Okay, good morning, everybody. Dick Kulik here, and I'm pinch hitting for Dean Manzetti. I know everybody's used to hearing Dean Manzetti's booming voice on a Monday morning, so I'm going to do the best I can to fill in for him here. Dean is out today. We've got a great webinar lined up for you today, maybe following up a little bit from our convention down in Orlando, and our special guest is Chris Jenkins and Larry Cole from Gotcha Mobile, and I'm looking forward myself to hearing what they've got to offer. So again, I want to welcome everybody for being on today. We do have a combined webinar, so I want to welcome all of our Team Pro Forma 400 members, as well as our Team 500 members and any $1 Million Club members we have out there on board with us today. Welcome to all of you. Good morning. This is a great way to start the week to maybe get you some new ideas to go out there and present to your customers and clients. So jumping right in here today, we're going to have our guest speaker from a powerful PLP for us, Gotcha Mobile Solutions. Chris Jenkins is going to talk to you and also tell you about some success stories that he's had with some of our pro forma owners. Going to touch base on our Operation 551 and our ProVantage customer development tools, and then we'll have time for some questions and answers. We also have Larry Cole on the line, so if you have questions, go ahead and type them in, and we'll address them as we need to. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our special guest speaker, Chris Jenkins. Chris with Gotcha Mobile Solutions. I've heard some huge successes coming out of this PLP. And Chris, are you on board with us here?
I am here.
Thank you, Chris. We're going to pass the ball over to you, so you will be able to advance your own slides. And I want to welcome you and Larry, and thank you for joining us today. So go ahead and take it away, Chris.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I know kind of early in some parts of the country, maybe 7 a.m. Out there on the West Coast, and then 10 a.m. there on the East Coast. So I do appreciate everybody coming online to hear what we've got to say. Larry is on the call, and his purpose is going to be to answer any questions that he can answer quickly that come up as I'm presenting, because I won't stop until the end of this call. We've got about 30 minutes. I'm going to cover a lot of information. Gotcha has come a long way in a year and a half, and so has the marketplace. So we've got some cool stuff to talk about. Some of this might be a little bit of review, but trust me, we've got some new stuff. So moving right along, obviously the smartphone, it is a huge game changer. I've been saying this for over a year and a half. Just think about it. 5, 6 short years ago, the iPhone just came out. The entire landscape for new media has completely changed. Companies are now kind of figuring out how they need to package their products so that they can sell them to end users. Almost all companies out there that are in this game are selling direct. Very, very, very few go through any kind of a distribution channel like Gotcha does. But the smartphone is absolutely impacted the way that companies are marketing to their target audiences. I've got a couple of mobile facts here. I'm just going to run through some of these. Takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email. It takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. All of these have cited sources, and they're included in one of our packages that we'll be able to send to you guys here in the, if you just shoot us an email after the webinar, we're more than happy to send you some of this documentation. But also, before I go on, I want to really stress that mobile marketing, digital marketing, it's still in its infancy. you know, we've been talking SMS messaging. I know Larry and I have for several years now, but only now are you really seeing businesses and companies starting to take advantage of it. I mean, even DirecTV, I saw that they've got a text message program that they're advertising on their commercials. And so this stuff is now becoming old hat. Real quick, mobile coupons get 10 times the redemption rate of traditional coupons. That's from Mobile Marketer 2012. 91% of all smartphone users have their phones within arm's reach 24 hours, 7 days a week. And something that's interesting, and when I speak to live audiences, one of the things that I like to do is ask the audience, how many people, when you're watching TV, how many devices do you have in front of you? The television's one device. Does everybody always have their cell phone next to them? Just about everybody says yes. Then I get some people in the audience who also have a cell phone, a computer, and the television set in front of them. And very few people will have a television, have an iPad, have their cell phone, and have a laptop in front of them. We live in an amazing time where everybody is instantly connected to information. People are constantly searching for what they're looking for. 70% of all mobile searches result in an action within 1 hour, whereas 70% of online searches result in an action in 1 month. So local searches, I mean, if you think about how you use your own cell phone to engage and to find things, it makes a lot of sense. Apple and Android represent more than 75% of the smartphone market. And 74% of consumers wait 5 seconds for a web page to load on their mobile device before abandoning the site. And that's really important because you guys are going to make a lot of leeway in this channel by selling mobile-friendly websites. So obviously the ways that people interact has changed. In fact, more email. The statistics are showing that more email is answered and checked on mobile devices. So this is where it's happening. People are shopping, people are shooting video, people are taking pictures, they're watching videos, they're checking sports, they're making purchases. So this is where it's happening. Companies want interaction with their market. Okay, they want easier ways to deliver products and information and discounts and to drive people to purchase the products that they're selling. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So I'm going to tell you what Gotchi does. Everything that we do generally comes to a head with coupon delivery. Companies can conduct surveys with our products, facilitate donations, deliver product information, e-commerce solutions, white papers, documentations, catalogs, sweepstakes, GPS services, games, anything that will drive sales for that company. So everything that we do, when we talk about content or online content, this is what we're referring to. We're referring to giving companies the ability to make offers, to deliver coupons, to drive traffic to their businesses and their services. Now, about 1.5 years ago, we started with 3 products. We had a QR code management solution, SMS messaging, and a smart site or a mobile website builder. And today we've got over 5 brands. We've got 20 product categories. So we're doing a whole bunch. You know, we are a digital agency, and what this means is that you are a digital agency. You know, make no mistake, Gotcha understands that we work for you. We are an extension of you. We do not sell direct. We sell strictly through our distribution channel. So therefore, you can feel safe to walk into your clients and tell them that you deliver all the services that we deliver. But not only are we a digital agency, we're also a solution store. We have a number of out-of-the-box products that can be sold and set up instantly for your clients. Now, digital agencies, traditionally, you're going to go in, you're going to run an analysis on a business, you're going to see, you know, where their hot points are, what products and services are they trying to move, you know, what are they doing in the advertising space, and then you're going to come up with a nice comprehensive campaign or solution or idea that you're going to pitch them. And then the secondary part of it is maybe they have a trade show that's coming up next month and they want to come up with a really cool traffic driver for their trade show, and we have solutions that can be set up instantly for that. The bottom line is what our goal at Gotcha is to provide your clients, or provide you with a tool that you can sell to your clients that is a complete digital ecosystem where under one roof, one dashboard, they have the ability to manage and launch digital campaigns, okay? And then all of that ties into analytics or good measurement. So the way we explain our product, we take content, general and specific content, like coupons, white papers, sweepstakes, and we make it visible on multiple devices. You see, you hear a lot of companies say content is king, you know, what you're showing is king. I mean, Gotcha places that on a very high priority, and we used to say content is king, but you know what? The content is not necessarily king anymore. It's the consumer and the device that they're using. Those guys are king. If they want to view content on their computer, it better be visible and it better work well. If they want to look at it on their iPad, if they want to look at it on their cell phone. So that's what we do is we take content, we make it visible on multiple devices, and then we drive traffic to it. We've got a number of traffic drivers to help your clients draw an audience to their products and services and content that they have online. And thirdly, we provide analytics so that your customers can get good business intelligence, monitor their key performance indicators. They can kill one campaign and launch another one that's going to be more successful. Now, all of this can be accessed through our dashboard. We have an online dashboard. Distributors, you guys all have access to this dashboard. You have the ability to give your clients access to it as well. We have a couple of free tools that we offer, and it is white labeled, so when your clients interact with it, it will have your branding, your contact information. And I highly encourage you to get your clients onto this dashboard, primarily because we are going to be setting up a notification where if another distributor outside of Proforma goes to a client that, say, you're dealing with or you're calling on, and they try to introduce them to our tools and set them up with free access, you'll get notification that somebody tried to set up that client, because everything's driven by unique IDs, which primarily are email addresses. So it's just another way of providing a tool for you to know or be aware of what's going on with your clients. Look, when I was a distributor, I had a customer for 8 years, and these guys were my cash cow. I made about $180,000 a year profit from this one client. And I kind of, you know, I was a busy guy, and I didn't really cater to them all that much. I took care of their orders. I was the go-to guy for quick turnaround. But I cannot tell you, the day that I walked in and they had hired a new VP who didn't know who I was, and I was standing across from his office and the door was open, and on his desk was a bunch of promotional items, hats and shirts and things that I did not bring to them. And, you know, there's always competition. There's always someone else that's trying to get to that big customer. So the best way to do for you guys to protect yourselves is give them access to things that are going to help you manage through alerts as to whether somebody else is getting in there or not. We offer a complete management tool, you know, through the dashboard. A lot of our out-of-the-box solutions can be activated, they could be set up, and then, of course, they can be measured. Like I said earlier, we only sell through the promotional products industry or distribution channel. Now, I want to touch base on some of our products, and I really don't have a lot of time to go into you know, deep detail on them. But we have over 7 ways to build content. We do web development. A lot of distributors don't realize or understand that we do web development. We build websites. We build PC websites. We build mobile websites. We build web app solutions. We are a full-fledged development company. We can build in ASP.NET. We can build in PHP. These are all technical terms, but the bottom line is, we have the expertise and we have the ability to deliver solutions, and we do deliver solutions through the Proforma network for sure as it pertains to web development. Mobile websites, a lot of companies have sites that they're happy with. They just don't have a mobile-friendly presence. And guys, if you think because you can see a website on your mobile phone that you therefore have a mobile-friendly website, that is not the case. Just because you can blow up a website with your fingers and you can scroll around on your phone and actually enjoy looking at a website, that is not considered mobile-friendly, and people do not like that. People bounce off of websites like that because more and more mobile-friendly sites where the text and the graphics and the buttons fit their screens very comfortably, they like that, and that is really where the trends are going. We have smart apps. We have about 15 out-of-the-box solutions that can deliver video. We stream video, so video, audio. We have games, over 5 game solutions. Tag to Spin are one of our most popular one, and we've got a brand new iteration that's coming out here in a few days for that. We have a donation tag. We've got a partnership with Tag to IADS. IADS is a payment processing, a credit card processing company that has more nonprofits than any other payment processing company in the world, 9,000 of them. They partnered with Gotcha. We have a solution that in a matter of 2 minutes, a client who is using and signed up with IADS can instantly have a mobile donation program where any credit card that's processed will automatically feed into their existing IADS payment program and be deposited directly into their accounts. It's a no-brainer solution for a nonprofit. So we have a number of solutions that are out of the box instantly that can be set up and launched. Smart sites, we've got a mobile website builder. It's really used mostly. We have over 1,000 of these mobile sites up that distributors have sold to their clients, and most of these are little microsites or pages to promote events or to promote some of the campaigns or advertising that they have going on, where they can drive traffic to a mobile-friendly landing page. People can fill out a form, submit, make a phone call, things like that. But these sites can be built in as little as 10 minutes and up and running. Then, of course, we do native mobile apps. We do mobile applications, iPhone builds, Android builds. We've got plenty going on. We have built over 150 native smartphone apps in the last year and a half. So we are very good at it, and we have that ability. Social media marketing. We've got a complete social media marketing division. We're building Facebook apps where we've got where it can drive interaction. Tag to Spin very shortly is going to have a Facebook app interface so that now clients can engage in multiple interfaces as well as multiple devices. You got a ton of people that are on Facebook, so it's a great media. And then, of course, video. We don't do on-location video shoots, but I have a video editing team and an animation team, so we have the ability to take video and spice it up, edit it, things like that. We have a number of traffic drivers. We've got managed QR codes. Guys, there's a big difference between going to a website out there that's free where you create a QR code and then you walk away and you never have any control over that QR code as far as editing it, checking out analytics on it. There's a lot to be said about a managed QR code solution versus a direct QR code solution. Clients are downloading and creating QR codes every day, and if they're not doing it through your managed dashboard, then that's a huge mistake, because whether they're buying from you currently or not, they can go into your dashboard, see your information, see your contact information. They can create QR codes and manage them at no charge. Custom QR codes, we design QR codes. We design custom QR codes. We've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, probably for some of you folks that are on the phone. Mobile banner ads. We also do PC banner ads, and we're about to launch a brand new solution called VisiAd, which guarantees that a PC website that's showing a banner ad that your client's banner ads will be seen. It's a VisiAd service. It's a special service that we're going to be adding, not to our mobile banner ads, but to our PC banner ad program. But through our partnership with AdStream, which is out of Australia and the UK, we now have 31 locations worldwide, and we're able to provide global banner and or PC advertising. This is a big deal for you guys. You now can go into your clients, you can capture a piece of their advertising dollars. You'd be shocked if you ask the right questions and you hear how much money your customers are spending on PPC, pay-per-click campaigns, they're spending a fortune on it, and you now have an opportunity to grab a piece of that dollar. SMS messaging, we have a super sophisticated state-of-the-art SMS messaging system. We do search engine optimization, email marketing. I've already covered social media marketing. A newer service that we have is proximity marketing. Imagine you opt into a program, you're walking by a coffee shop and you receive a text message to go into that coffee shop and redeem it for a discount on some coffee or something along those lines. We can build geofences. We can build them around airports. We can build them around convention centers. This is a very cool service. It is 100% opt-in, meaning the people that participate, they give their permission and they want to receive these alerts. Augmented reality, NFC tags. NFC tags are coming up. They're up and coming. They're going to be a very powerful tool for you guys. You're going to make a lot of money with that. The reason why I say up and coming, iPhone doesn't have an NFC chip reader yet. But these are things, these are solutions. And I put promotional products on there because I want, when you guys talk to your clients, I want them to understand that promotional products is a great way to deliver a lot of these solutions. You know, you can print a QR code on a promo item. You can print an SMS call to action. You can even take an NFC chip and have it embedded in a promotional item. And I guarantee you in the next 12 months, you're going to start seeing suppliers out there that are going to start to deliver products with NFC chip integration. And what that means, you walk up to, say, a poster, and it says tap your phone here, and you just touch your phone to an area on the poster, and content is automatically delivered to your phone. Very powerful way to get interaction from an audience. So we've got a lot of products. There's a lot for you guys to learn. And then at the end of the day, you have to be able to capture, measure, and adjust based on interaction with your campaigns. We do provide two solution types, like I said before. Custom, where we'll build it from the ground up, or out of the box, where it's already semi-pre-built and there's a lot of custom features. We do custom solutions, like I said, like custom QR codes, our banner ads. Interactive screens can be customized. And then Facebook integration, a very, very powerful way to ensure that you get 100% interaction, or that your clients get 100% of the interaction from their audience. Now, I'm trying to watch my time here, but our out-of-the-box solutions are dynamite. And our tag to spin, we've got an upgrade that's going to be coming out. This is a digital prize wheel. We had Orbitz that launched a campaign. They were going to a trade show. They sent out 2,000 pre-show mailers inviting people to spin their prize wheel. They had over 378 people that registered, because when you scan a code or click a link, you go to a registration page that you have to give up some information before you can spin the wheel. 378 people filled out the registration page, and the way that Orbitz worked it was you won a colored prize, you won a purple prize, a red prize, a green prize, and then they said, come to our booth at the show and to redeem your prize. Then at the show, with our same system, they were able to show on a 45-inch or 42-inch screen the same digital prize wheel, only the registration was being done through iPads, and they had people walking up and down the lines that they had of people lined up to spin this wheel. By the end of the event, over 2 days, they had over 1,000 people that had registered and interacted with their solution. They said a couple of booths down, somebody had an actual prize wheel sitting on an easel, and that prize wheel, that booth was dead compared to theirs. And I do have a testimonial from the client for that. So our smart apps are simply revolutionary because they're automated. They can be set up, managed by the customers. You guys can sell them very quickly. And Gotcha has some great ideas around our smart app store that are going to be up and coming. We have some concepts that could eventually have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of apps in this store. And all these are not apps that you download to your cell phone. All you need is browser and internet, and you can interact. And just about everybody these days have that. So how do you sell our products? First, you got to learn about them. Gotcha University, we're coming out with Gotcha University, where we're going to have webinars, and we've got lots of reading material, and we've got lots of stuff for you guys to be able to, one, learn about our products, but two, deliver some information to your clients. Our collateral is dynamite. We've got, I've got 6 high-end designers on our team. We've got a brand new overview that's coming out that you can walk into a client, you can show them in a matter of minutes exactly what it is that you can offer, and that'll be ready and available here over the next day or two. I think we're almost done with it. First thing you do, you got to have a conversation with your client. And it always starts, and this is 101, Sales 101, exactly how do you make your sales? What is your sales process? Do you sell through a distribution channel? Do you sell direct? Do you have 600 salespeople that are going out there? Once you find out exactly how your clients make their sales, then you can formulate some kind of a way, like the ideas or the concepts will pop out to you. I went to Muya Burger yesterday, and I walked in, and they had a QR code all over the place. They had it on the front door. They had easels on every table. They had it at the cash register, and they had an SMS call to action. I mean, once you understand that how a retailer, for example, like Muya Burger, they have people coming in off the street and they want to capture them while they're in the store so that they can market to them while they're outside of the store, then it's real simple. The solutions will present themselves, and we've got a lot of those out of the box. But that, you got to learn what it is that we sell. Don't try to worry too much about the technology as much as worry about, are we trying to deliver a coupon program? Are we trying to just deliver white papers? If we have scientific companies that we've done business with, and their main goal is to deliver a white paper to an interested scientist who would then spend the $1 billion that the budgets that these guys have for this scientific equipment, things like that. We have ways to help your clients sell the products that they're selling. But with today's day and age where the marketplace is changing, no longer can you really promotional items. I can search a promotional item on Google. A client can search it on Google. It's becoming increasingly harder for you to be able to deliver a promotional item on its own. And I know Proforma owners know this better than just about anybody out there. That's why you guys offer so many different solutions. Well, digital and new media is definitely one of the hottest ways to go. It is the future of marketing, and it's going to be extremely important for you guys to learn about it so that you can reshape and reframe your business. Definitely. And I think I'm at the end. Oh, here, a couple of success stories. Rich Bewley. This guy's a go-getter. They're with a multi-million-dollar franchise, and he just brought in a really nice order with a company called Winking Lizard, and we're doing a huge website build that has a number of web applications in it. They have a world tour of beer program that they do. We're going to have integration in their website. It's going to connect to their mobile phones for mobile-friendly websites. That's about a $34,000 deal, and they're also talking about some add-ons. So very quickly, that can grow into a $50,000 deal. Rich Miskowski had pitched a large company called Penwell about a year and a half ago, and Penwell, they have over 60 publications worldwide. They're trade publications, and they do about 80 trade shows worldwide. And one of their shows is the FDIC show, or the Fireman Show, where they have about 40,000 people attend. Rich closed a pretty good-sized deal where they're using our tools, and they hold the convention, so they're reselling a lot of our marketing tools to their exhibitors. And then Rich, right now, we just submitted a huge proposal for about $110,000 budget to help promote registrations for that event. These companies have huge budgets, and you know what? Sometimes they don't tell you that because they don't want to talk to you, or they don't want to engage. But when you start talking to them about stuff that they're interested in, all of a sudden they open up and they let you know what they have. Karen Jacobowitz sold a pretty good size website build to a wastewater management company, and just last week we had a conversation with them. They're about to spend $8,000 on SEO for that website, and it's an ongoing project too. The cool thing about the stuff that we do is that a lot of it is on subscriptions, or it's renewable, which means you sell it and your clients are going to continually renew the products, renew the projects. Tag to Spin goes on a 6-month or a 1-year subscription. Sell enough of those, and those subscriptions start coming back in, because customers love these solutions and they're very affordable. I think I'm done now at this point.
Chris, thank you very much. I tell you what, that's just a whirlwind of information, jam-packed, and I want to thank you a lot for being on, and Larry for being on the back end, handling all of the questions that came up. Again, Chris and Larry, why don't you give them your phone number and your email if anybody wants to communicate with you directly?
Yeah, sure. It's and I was trying to type in chat, but it's not letting me. But and I don't know if Larry can type in there or not. But C Jenkin, or how about Larry Cole? It's Larry LARRYC at gotchamobi.com, and then our phone number is 888-570-4438.
Thank you, and I'll put that information on our email that goes out later. But again, thanks a lot, jam-packed. And you hit the nail on the head so many times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I read a statistic out there that more people across the country have cell phones than have toothbrushes. Does that sound about right?
That's correct. That was. That's actually, and that's a quote that we put in our quote list. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The deal is that there are 7 billion people on Earth. 5.1 billion own a cell phone. Only 4.2 billion own a toothbrush.
I don't
More
know if
people
that's
own. Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that's a scary thought or an opportunity for marketing, but that's interesting.
Well, definitely, 75% of the cell phones out there are the smartphones out there are Android and Apple and iPhone, and well over half, about 52-53% of the phones out there are already smartphones, and it's growing at a rapid rate. And smartphones going to be real key for this because of their browsers and the ability for people to interact at the level that we're talking about. The older feature phones just weren't able to deliver that kind of interaction.
Wow, and it's only going to grow, right?
Absolutely. Right now, it's phenomenal. I'll tell you what. Mobile marketing was the fastest growing segment in marketing a year ago in January when I did the presentation at PPAI. The statistics showed a 63% growth rate for mobile marketing, where every other industry had actually lost ground. Anything from advertising to print to promotional items, you name it, every marketing aspect was losing ground, but mobile had gained 63% the previous year, and it was estimated they would grow 43% this year. And because the larger the market, the slower the growth dollar-wise. But the statistics have come back that it looks like mobile marketing has grown 83%. I mean, these are huge numbers, but what we're talking about, what it boils down to is opportunity. I mean, billions and billions of dollars that are now becoming freed up and available for this media. That's why you're seeing and hearing so much about it.
That's interesting. Chris, this may be I don't know, maybe it's a hard question to ask, or maybe you know the answer. I'm sorry, hard question to answer. What is the overall, now I'm not just talking pro forma owners you've worked with, but overall, what do you think would be the average sale of product coming from your PLP?
That's a tough question because it falls into categories. If you say the average sale is going to run in the area of $2,500, but we've got, $20 to $50 to $60,000 web builds, and then we've got solutions as inexpensive as $600, $300, that a client can purchase and take advantage of. I mean, our mobile site builder is $900 or $90 on an A for 6 months usage. So a lot of it depends on how exactly the clients take advantage of it. The way Gotcha looks at it is we look at a distributor or a franchise owner, and we want you selling at least $150,000 a year of these solutions, because these solutions will help you sell more of the other solutions that you're already used to selling, and it is a very achievable goal. It's not something that's out there. If you have a conversation about digital media or new media, you're going to sell more promotional items. You're going to sell more commercial printing. It's just a natural progression because of the level of conversations that you're going to have with your clients.
That makes sense. Thank you. Boy, I tell you what, I think everybody on this call, and of course when I send this out to all owners, I really think they ought to jump on these opportunities and if nothing else, become familiar with social networking and the services that you have to offer. So again, I thank you both, and again, much thanks to Larry for just firing away at these answers. If something comes up afterwards, or if your question wasn't answered correctly, please give either myself or Dean a shout, and we'll make sure we get it. So again, thanks to both of you folks.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, everybody out there know about Operation 551. This is, we introduced this at convention a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to touch base on it again, but we want to get each and everybody out there. Everybody on this call, I'd like for you to send me or Dean an email and get a new dream board. Okay, we've got new dream boards out there. We'll get them done for you. We'll send them out to you, and there's no charge for you. Operation 551, we as pro forma as a whole, and this is all with all of you owners, we want to be at $500 million by the year 2015, and we can do it. And how we're going to do it is we're going to work with you to increase your sales by 50%, and the key word in there is you. We can't do it without you, so we want to work with each and every one of you. So sometime today we're actually going to be ending up our webinar here a bit early, so take the next 10 minutes and think about your dreams. What dreams do you have? Where do you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years or by 2015? And email either Dean or myself what your big dreams are for your life and what your big dreams are for your business. And just as important, tell us what you want to grow your sales to and what your profit is. We're going to put this on your dream board. We're going to get you a brand new dream board for your office or wherever you have it posted, and share your dream board with somebody. Share it with your spouse, your significant other. Make sure it's prominently displayed. And at the same time, we're going to get you our Operation 551 tags. We're going to have your goals engraved right on the back of this tag. If you were at convention and had it done, that's great. Thank you for doing that. If not, send it off to Dean or myself. We'll get you some 551 tags. We'll get them engraved. And it all begins with this right here, the ProVantage Selling System. The warming cards, the world-class company brochure that tells our services, the prospect warming log, it's all out there. These are on the owner store. Again, check your inventory. If you have salespeople or if you're a salesperson, go to your owner and say, hey, what are these things? Can you order these in for me? And then if you need information on what they are and how to use them, again, give Dean or myself a call. We're happy to walk through these with you, and we want to assure that you have a good understanding of how to use these to grow to your 2015 goals. Okay, 2013 convention, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the last week. Register before August 31st, and you're going to receive a 15% discount off your registration fee. So again, everybody on there, we had close to 150 people on our webinar today. I don't know how many of you are already registered, but if you're not, give us a call. Send either myself or Dean or Phyllis Gaffrick, pgaffrick@proforma.com. Get registered this week. 15% off. That can be applied to your travel, your airfare. Get registered this week. I think everybody on the webinar this morning should take a minute and get registered for this. It's just, you're going to hear, I'm sure Chris and Larry will be there, and you can hear more success stories, and it's just well worth your time. So again, I want to thank you all for being on today, and again, many thanks to Larry for fielding the questions. Great job on that, Larry. Our next webinar for our Team 400 will be next Monday, September 10th at 10 a.m. I'm sure Dean will have a great webinar put together for you. So I look forward to talking with you then. And get out there, have a great day, and more than that, have a great week. And don't forget to send me your dream board information and get registered for convention. Thanks to everybody for being on. Have a great week.